look who's back. It's the boss, Heather Boswell. Hey. Sorry about being annoying. Those are those things you hear at every sporting event, and you look around like, who is that? Right?
It's great.
Do you do that?
Right? Oh,
Your kids play football? Are you the crazy? Are you one of the crazy moms that run up and down the sidelines?
A little bit.
Run, Jimmy!
A little bit.
Well, your son's not Jimmy, so that would be awkward.
My kids don't hear me.
No?
Because kids learn to tune mommy up, right?
Right.
So they don't hear me unless I really get...
I played football, and my mom did that.
Parents.
She ran up and down the sidelines, and of course, I was Ricky, and all I could hear is, "Run, Ricky! Yeah. Run, Ricky!"
Yes, because,
yeah. And then if I got hit, it was, "Oh my God, Ricky! Are you okay?" And like, Mom, just be quiet. What are you doing?
I know. I get the glares.
It's embarrassing.
I went to a track meet once, and it was in the fall, right in the middle of football season. So I was in football mode. So my son is running, and I'm like, "Oh, Billy!" And I'm yelling, and this woman turns to me from beside me, and she's like, "Do we do that at track meets?" And I'm like, "Oh, I do." Take a chill pill.
All right, you're one of those.
I was a little hyper, but he heard me, and those little legs went a little quicker.
Well, when my stepson Max plays hockey, I am the only one he hears. So
that's
Monica,
nice.
my wife, is cheering. Chloe is screaming, and she's always so, after every hockey game, Chloe says, "Did you hear me? Did you hear me?" He goes, "No, I only heard Derek."
Yeah, it's kind of like a dog whistle.
You got a big mouth.
Children only hear the man voice.
You think so?
They tune out mommy.
Or is it just because we're too loud?
I think it's... Yeah,
okay.
They tune out mommy. Right. They learn early.
You're going to transform me.
I am.
On the show today.
I'm so excited.
I'm a little nervous. So what are we using here? What is this? Has this been tested on humans?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
We're doing it right now.
No animal testing, by the way, on this product. Just humans.
Just humans.
I don't know if that's any better.
Right in front of you. So you guys know that I'm a beauty junkie, and I love finding really cool little products. We had the perfume pen here from Stylofil a couple weeks ago, and
you've come on with the
airbrush.
The airbrush. That's the universal sign for airbrush. In case
you know. Also, I think llama.
Llama. Okay.
Or something.
Good. Yeah.
Anyway, whatever.
Duck.
We digress. So I found this product that people are going bananas over, and I grabbed it. And I tried it, and it really works. And Derek was so kind as to say
Instantly Ageless. Okay.
And you can only get it from a distributor. I think we have a website on the screen, so because you're going to be blown away, because it really is instantaneous.
Okay.
Is
this a message to me, by the way, that we're using something called Instantly Ageless?
To be To be fair, I'm not picking on Derek. He commented and said, "I've used this.
I have, actually.
A makeup artist used it on me, and it totally works." So what I'm going to do is I'm just dabbing this right here on his bag, under his eye.
That's actually called luggage. Okay, that's the politically correct term.
The under-eye bag. There we go.
That's a full set of luggage right there, friends.
Steph's dying over there.
We should have had our director, Sean, do this because he probably has bags. He was up until 4 in the morning with this poor little boy.
You know what? We'll take care of that after. So it comes in this little ampule.
There you go, Sean.
And there's about 5 applications in there. So now I'm going to fan you.
Okay. Oh, this is nice.
And
Can somebody feed me grapes or something? This
Relax
is lovely.
your face.
Oh.
And we're going to see that.
I can't smile?
No smiling.
That's impossible for me.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
I'll do my serious.
So we're going to see that.
You couldn't afford a fan? Like what? Maybe you should have brought a.
You're the one.
Right, sorry. Yeah, I'm not paying you anything. I forgot about that.
He's the producer, yeah. Can we have a fan?
Well, maybe a blow dryer.
That would work. That would work. Actually, that would work. Totally work. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so I want you to look.
Okay.
Let's come in like uncomfortably close.
All right. This is going to be really flattering for me.
Which eye has product on it?
Can you? Can everybody? Can you see it? Steph Ligari's in the kitchen over there. Steph, can you see that?
That's literally seconds later. So this eye, you can see, completely disappeared.
Can we do both so I'm not all droopy for the rest of the show on one side of my face?
Okay, we'll do the other
my mom's watching. She's like, my son had a stroke on live TV or something. You know, I don't want her to worry.
Okay, look at me.
Okay.
Let me do the other side.
All right.
So the great thing about this is it's temporary.
Okay.
And it's instantaneous because when we want to get rid of stuff like that, we want it right now, right?
Right. Yeah, we don't want to go to the, the surgeon and get all this stuff done.
So it feels great. You leave it on, just wet like that.
What is it, like a Botox-y kind of thing?
It's actually the ageraline, which is the ingredient in here. We're going to talk about ingredients later on.
Okay.
They're calling it liquid Botox. Botox in a bottle.
Botox, okay.
Because you literally, as it dries down, it just tightens up like apparently Botox does. I wouldn't know.
That was an awkward laugh for all of you at home.
Oh,
of course you wouldn't use Botox. You're naturally beautiful. You don't need it, right?
Okay, let's go with that.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, we love that this works on its own or combined with your Botox if you do that kind of thing.
If you do that kind of thing, which Heather and I do. Oh, there's so. What do you think?
I'm a big fan.
How much younger do I look?
Oh my God.
Let's a show of hands. All our guests are actually in here today. Like show of hands, how many years do you think? 5 from Andrea over there. Steph?
6 months.
6 months? Okay, good. 6 months from Steph.
Instantly aged.
Instantly aged. So are you selling this product now?
You know what? The only way you can get it is from a distributor or to become a wholesale customer. So I am a wholesale customer. I can buy it and I can sell it. Yeah.
Okay.
$10 for one little tube.
One little tube.
But you get about 5 applications. So
that's not
you
bad.
can use it on wrinkles.
You can even use it around your mouth.
There's our friend.
There's Tanya Goveth.
Before and after, and it literally works in like 30 seconds.
Look at that.
So you can see one eye done and one eye not done. Because as a makeup artist, of course, over the years I've used a lot of different concealers. And when you start to get the crepey skin here, when you put that on, it gathers and it makes it look worse. So this actually takes away the size of puffiness. So if you have allergies or you just have a tendency to get those puffy eyes or, you know, you had a party the night before, you put this on and it literally reduces the puffiness.
Now, I imagine most of your clientele is women. I think you had a lineup at your door, but you're seeing some guys coming in for
White last night. People
really?
coming to my door, or Jesse, I should say. Yeah, people coming to my door, but it works equally well.
You're like a dealer now.
I am.
People are lining it. Your neighbors are going to be calling the police.
Beauty products, yeah.
Hey, you got any of that instantly ages? I do.
Yeah.
You know, you want to buy a letter Q or something?
I have your vial on hold. Yeah.
Okay.
So
you do see some guys are coming to you.
Oh, absolutely. Or they send their wives. Can you go get that stuff from Boswell?
Yeah, tell her it's
she's
for
got
you. Don't tell her it's for me, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's cool.
So kind of fun.
Oh, cowbell.
Cowbell.
All right. We have a great show for you today.
Always.
Steph Legari and Sheila are here to tell you about a fabulous cruise on everyone's bucket list. Everyone wants to go to Hawaii.
Oh, yeah.
Who does not want to go to beautiful Hawaii?
Now? Oh.
Yeah. And even better,
Dream.
well, I'll let them explain it all, but Steph will be there making beautiful food for you for the entire cruise. It doesn't get any better.
Do you see the photos of his food?
Are you kidding? It's food porn. That's what he does.
Honestly?
Yeah.
The drool starts
Is it?
immediately.
Get her a lobster bib, would you?
Last
Floor
week,
director?
so he posts the
cocktails?
cocktail.
I know
I'm
you
like,
were looking at.
I hope you're on the day. Thanks for making that happen.
Well, I don't know if he has cocktail. Are we doing cocktail? Oh, we are.
Oh,
he does have a cocktail. All right, so we've got that.
I'm leaving.
Marcia McQuarrie from the Noise on Toys back on the show today. A little bit different. We usually do, you know, the toys for the older kids, right?
For babies.
This time we're doing the babies. You know, the little milestone sort of toys for the babies. And we also have Sebastian Boucher from the Ottawa Champions. I said to him, wow, no pressure there for the players. You've already called yourselves the champions. But baseball is back.
Brilliant.
I am excited about it. They've got a lot of things planned. We're going to be talking about the level of baseball, a lot of changes going on. Andrea, your friend Andrea is here talking about another product line. Are you familiar with the product line?
I sure am. I am a big fan of Natural Wisdom. Yeah.
Very nice.
Beautiful stuff.
We've got all that and more. Don't go away. We're back with Steph and Sheila in the kitchen talking about that fabulous Hawaiian cruise right after this.
La, la, la. Hey, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I feel 10 years younger.
You looked at and who is this young fellow?
I don't know. Well, everybody knows who that is. That's Steph Legari, the grilling gourmet himself. And we're also joined by Sheila Gallant-Halloran, executive producer and travel advisor with Lush Life Travel. Welcome to the show, Sheila.
Thank you very much.
Exciting times, as I said, because everybody has Hawaii on their bucket list. But this is a different way of being introduced to Hawaii, Sheila. Tell us a little bit about the cruise itself.
This is the best way to see Hawaii. Hawaii is on everyone's bucket list, and what better way to see it than to go with Steph and explore all the islands on the world's best cruise line.
Nicely said. I love it. And Steph, you are amazing when it comes to taking a theme and then doing your research and figuring out how to make something that's fabulous and that really speaks to something like Hawaii. What is the cuisine like in Hawaii?
The cuisine is incredible. Of course, you're going to find the best tropical fruits, the best pork, the best of a lot of things. But you're surrounded by lush, beautiful countryside, open vistas to the ocean, you know, and each island, from what I'm told, because I haven't been yet, is different in its own capacity.
Right.
I've done a little bit of history on Hawaii and the foods of Hawaii, and it's just incredible. You know, I talked to my good friend Ian Slipikoff, and of course we have, you know, sushi grade ahi tuna here that I made some poke with. And because of the time restrictions, I decided to just do the appetizers here.
Oh, that's stunning.
So that's one of the dishes that you could look forward to while Hawaiian expeditions come around your way. And what could be better than 16 days at sea on an all-inclusive boat? Seriously, if you want a scotch or a shrimp cocktail at 8 o'clock in the morning, you're on vacation and it's all yours. I'm tickled pink to actually, well, you know what? It's a great opportunity and it's a great honor to be picked to actually host this culinary tour. And I'm just overwhelmed by the whole experience.
You're like a kid in a candy
Oh,
shop.
who's kidding who?
He's like, I can't wait to go.
Who's kidding who? It's 16 days, and I get to host
kidding.
a bunch of great customers and clients and friends, hopefully by the end of the trip. And I'm really, really excited. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Nice.
Well, food and drink, of course, is such a huge component of
Absolutely,
travel. And
absolutely.
so to bring this and to have that personal touch and to kind of gear up to it. I mean, if you're not following Steph, you've got to follow.
It's true.
You've got to follow his recipes because it really is. It gets you into the moment and it gets you feeling hungry.
Well, and you
Hungry.
take
Well,
beautiful
that's the name of the
photos
game.
too. You
Thank
take
you.
pictures of everything
stunning.
that you do, and
Yeah.
you just look at it on Facebook and go,
Well, you know
oh my
what?
gosh.
It's a matter of keeping it simple. I like to do 4 or 5 ingredients or less, prepared in a really proper way, and you're going to get, like the poke, for instance. You're talking about 4 ingredients. You're talking about black sesame, a little bit of ponzu, some sesame oil, and this beautiful fresh tuna, and boom, you have an
done.
incredible experience. And it's simple. Keep it simple. We don't need 35 ingredients to confuse your palate. Just a few ingredients
forget
properly
that.
done. It's like this. We're doing a smoked cocktail today, so it's again just a few ingredients. I'm actually cooking on Canadian soapstone. I've been approached lately to actually sell this product, and it's something that I've been using for years now. My big beast of a trailer actually has a dedicated soapstone cooker on it, and it's actually, from what I gather, the world's largest soapstone cooker. So this stuff is great. So today, because we're inside, it's very cold out, and the Hawaiians actually cook on lava rock. So
really?
as a Canadian twist, they line the pits where they cook the pork in superheated stone. So I thought, let's bring that and put a little Canadiana twist on it.
Love it.
So we're doing, you know, the Hawaiian pineapple on Canadian soapstone with a little bit of Australian rum. It's all over the place.
I love it. Little international flavor.
So
Yeah, drilling already. Drilling
So
already.
while Sheila is talking to you about the cruise, we're going to switch places, and I'm going to start the cocktail.
All right, you go ahead.
There we go.
And Sheila, you've been to Hawaii.
I
so
have.
Tell us a little bit about the landscape and the climate. What's it like in Hawaii?
Well, it's absolutely beautiful, as you've seen on TV. If you haven't had the opportunity to go yet, it's on everyone's bucket list for a reason. I mean, the palm trees, the surf, the beautiful beaches, everything from black sand to, you know, the beautiful coral. It really is everything that you read about. It's spectacular. And this cruise is going to take you to 3 of the Hawaiian islands. You're going to get to see Oahu, you're going to get to see Maui, and you're going to get to see the Big Island, 2 different ports in the Big Island. So it's a great way with Crystal Cruises, which is the top cruise line in the world, has been nominated that and won for 21 years in a row.
Really?
21 years in a row.
That's impressive.
It is. So it's a great way to get the best food that you're getting on a cruise, the top service, the top accommodations, and the best food with Steph, and go visit all these fantastic islands and see what they're about.
And you've done the research, and so there's no thinking involved. I love that.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
Just kind of, you really, truly are a guest.
It's
right?
true, and it's all-inclusive cruising, as Steph has said, but also Crystal offers onboard experiences. So while you're at sea, you can learn another language if you choose.
Oh.
You can learn about golfing. They have PGA golf tours on board.
It's awesome.
It's a great combination.
Okay,
I'm
sorry, I'm
so
getting
yeah,
a
we
little
have to turn
distracted
our
over
attention
here.
to Steph because
the heck?
Sorry.
What are you doing here?
This is actually called a smoking gun.
Okay.
And it's a way of infusing cold smoke into the foods that you're preparing.
Come on.
So I'm actually making a cocktail and I'm
kidding me?
smoking it. Absolutely not.
That is wild.
It's amazing.
You can actually cold smoke chocolate. You could actually cold smoke some fish, put it in a bag, away you go.
Leave it to him for the money
know.
shot, right?
I love it.
And today
What can we bring on that's really visual? Hello.
So what have you put in there, Steph?
I put in the grilled pineapple,
Okay.
a little bit of the Stroh Austrian rum. It's got a little bit of vanilla. It's got a great note. And some vodka, squeeze of lime juice, and that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Again,
Cool.
few ingredients, made properly. And I find that the smoke will give you a really nice final touch.
I love the smell. What kind of wood chips did you use?
Apple.
Okay.
You want something that's very light, that works very well with the cocktail. If you were to use something like a hickory or an oak, it'd be just too overpowering. You want something that, you know, you'll taste the smoke, but it won't throw you over the edge. You've got the vanilla in the rum that's going to add a lot to it, and you've got obviously the char on the pineapple that's going to give you that charry flavor. And of course, you use the Vitamix blender, and it's just going to smash everything into oblivion. So even the tiny little dark and black char on your pineapple is going to completely fade away, as you can see by the color of the drinks.
That is
so, ladies,
beauty. Ladies
Lovely.
first.
So in Hawaii, would you call this a breakfast cocktail?
I would call it a.
Any kind of
You're on an all-inclusive boat. This is whenever you want cocktail.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So here's to Hawaii, and
beautiful.
come and see us on February 14th
gonna
at
say,
Capital
yes,
Points and
you
Barbecue.
bet.
Guys,
Yeah.
oftentimes
sample.
Valentine's Day is all about the ladies, but you have something special planned at Capital Appliance and Barbecue.
Absolutely.
For couples to come down and find out more about the cruise itself. And are you preparing any food down there?
There's going to be, I'm doing all kinds of food, everything from pork wrap and banana leaves to a tamer version of this. Obviously, it's a public event and we're not licensed, so there's going to be this cocktail, smoking a lot of foods. The poke is going to be offered. There's going to be a tremendous amount of food. Ian Slipikoff is being very, very generous these days with me. So the food is obviously, actually the raw ingredients are being supplied by Ian.
And when is the actual cruise?
February. Oh, the cruise is May 2016.
Okay.
May 28th,
Yeah.
2016.
Okay.
But the event is 2 to 4 on Saturday the 14th. We're going to have the barbecue demo with Steph and the cruise
Fantastic.
information from Crystal. There's no admission. It's only a donation for Run for the Cure.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Terrific.
So to bring in a heart tug on Valentine's Day and have someone else benefit from that.
I love it. I was saying,
What a
Capital
fabulous
Appliance and
event.
Barbecue, I walk in there and my eyes glaze over, and my wife directs me away from things because we have 2 barbecues. You don't need
It's a bad store. There's
It
a few
is.
stores that I'm not allowed in anymore without my wife's consent.
Yeah.
Capital is one of them.
That's one of them. I
Well,
love
he's
that
running out to
place.
get one of those. now.
Oh, the Vitamix? Yeah.
No,
or
no,
the
the
smoking gun.
smoker. Yeah.
This is
Actually,
amazing. You can taste the smokiness.
they're
Yeah.
awesome.
That's
It's like going
really
back to
cool.
high school, only doing it legal. It's awesome. It's great.
I love it, guys.
What are you
Thank you
talking
so
about?
much for joining us. It's a real pleasure having you
Thank
back on the
you.
show.
Pleasure.
Again, it's the Crystal Cruise presentation, Capital Appliance and Barbecue, Saturday, February the 14th, Valentine's Day from 2 to 4 p.m. We'll be back with Marcia McQuarrie from the Noise on Toys right after this. Cheers.
La la la, hey, yeah, yeah.
Welcome back to the show. You gotta see the baby.
Yeah.
We were just looking at these.
I know. Actual baby.
Whenever we have toys like this, it warms your heart because our kids are older now, so we don't have these things around the house.
We were just talking about this last night. We don't have all the toys.
Well, Marcia McQuarrie from the Noise on Toys has all the toys available and we're talking milestones today, but I always like to give people a reminder, Marcia, what you guys do at the Noise on Toys.
Well, we have a playtesting program for the most part, and we send all the toys out to families in Ottawa and Toronto areas. And they then post on our website directly their responses to the toys and the feedback that they have for it. And then we put it together in an overall review, and people can read the original comments as well as our reviews and find out about various toys. Now, a lot of these are just